it's McKenna, and today I want to talk about my anxiety, a little bit about depression after having Deja, because it's just been really bad. Depression, not so much. I've been doing good. I did have a month of just really depressed. The way my depression works is my highs are super high and my lows are super low, and I never know when it's coming. It just happens all of a sudden, and then I feel stuck for like 2 weeks. I'm not even realizing what's going on, that I'm depressed or anything. And then after those 2 weeks, it takes me a long time to like get myself out of it. So if you are new here, you should hit the subscribe button, and then turn on your bell to be notified when I upload, since I don't have a schedule or anything. Deja is behind me. She's just chilling. This is not gonna be, it's gonna be a get ready with me, but don't be mad if I forget to tell you what I'm using, because that will happen. I already tried to film this. Oh, I just used the Pure Leaf matcha green tea antioxidant priming moisturizer. I like to do that, and then I just spray my face with rose water. So my anxiety, let's talk about past. I had, oh, there's like little seeds in this or something. Can you see that? So my anxiety, I've had anxiety for a long time. Hi, baby. Hi. I had really bad anxiety when I was in high school, because I'm not the smartest. I have dyslexia, which is a learning disability, and it was extremely hard for me in school because all my friends were in better classes than me, and that made me self-conscious. I couldn't read very well. If the teacher called on me to read, I'd get super anxious, because I just can't read very well out loud. I'm working on it now, reading Deja books. I read her really, like, obviously they're baby books, but even those are hard for me, so that's just something I've always dealt with. On the flip side, I'm super creative, so that's a good thing about dyslexia. Your other half of your brain works better. But my senior year really kicked in, the anxiety. Sorry that my hair is so like everywhere. I just like put it up. But I had really poor attendance my senior year, and every time I wouldn't going the next day would be that much harder. And I remember standing outside of class about to walk in and just leaving so many times because I couldn't face what I was about to do. And then it would get to me being in my car crying because I just couldn't walk in. I just couldn't walk into school. And because senior year was really hard for me, and it was kind of that make it or break it moment. I wasn't going to graduate if I didn't pass certain classes, and that was super scary for me. Luckily, I did graduate. I walked with my class. I stayed up for, my biggest issue was math. I don't want to say I can't do math, because I know I can. You can do anything you put your mind to, but math was my biggest struggle, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate. It is just not it for me. So anyways, let's move on to pregnancy. I had the worst car anxiety. Not really any other anxiety, just being in the car. If someone else was driving, I would cry almost every single time. If something happened or whatever, I would just start crying and panicking because I was so scared. Hey girl. Hey. I'm really glad that didn't follow through. Like, it didn't happen. Like, I don't get car anxiety anymore. I'm still like very aware in the car, but I'm not, like, I haven't cried while someone else is driving in a long time since I was pregnant. So that was really bad. Now, after I had Deja, I was fine. I wasn't depressed, I wasn't anxious, I felt so good. I had my baby, I had my boyfriend, like, everything was so good. I had nothing to worry about. I had no fears. Like, really, I feared the little things. Like, I was very extra cautious, just like any new mom, just like the normal things. And about 2 months after that, I began to fear going out in public. It was a fear of mine. My fear is getting kidnapped, or someone trying to take Deja, someone trying to hurt me and me not being able to be there for Deja. All of these scenarios pop in my head when I'm out in public. And so with that, I take a lot of precautions. I always park in the front, always leave as soon as I get in my car. I lock the door and leave every time. This is the NARS Foundation Radiant Longwear. And that concealer was the Naked Skin. So it got to the point where it was really hard going out in public, right? I would have my mother-in-law come up, I still do, to go grocery shopping with me. Partly because it's hard to grocery shop. Girl, look at your book. Look at your book. It's hard to grocery shop with Deja. It just is, like, fully grocery shop, you know. I can go pick up a few things with her, but anything else is super difficult. And so I had Shannon come up and go with me, or my grandparents or something, you know. I never wanted to be alone because I was so scared. And I feel like I'm putting so much on and I never do this. So it wasn't that bad. It was in public. I felt so safe in my own home. I was like, if I don't leave this bubble, I'll be good. And the months went by. Then I started worrying about all of the mass shootings that have been going on. And hey, you're good. You're good, girl. So I remember one incident where I had a anxiety attack inside of Target. It was probably the day after or the next day after the garlic festival shooting. And I remember laying in bed reading up on it because it's all over Twitter and all of this stuff, which with anxiety I know I shouldn't do that, but when it's right in front of your face, it's hard not to. And I've always not wanted to turn a blind eye to what's going on. I want to be aware. And then after that I went to Target with Deja, and I walked in with the worst anxiety. I was in the face wash aisle, hyperventilating, and I was so scared. I was so scared. I was just panicking inside. I couldn't think straight. I was just so scared. And after I was there for about 30 minutes, I finally calmed down and could enjoy my time. Because I love Target. I go there and could spend hours just looking at everything and hanging out, because it's just like a calming, it's like my happy place. And then, so I finally calmed down. I was still looking for every possible like way that I could hide if something were to happen. Super aware of my surroundings, just speculating on everyone. I was just terrified. So after that, hey baby, hi. After that, I had the incident with the sex traffickers. I'll link that video down below if you want to watch it, and if I forget to do that, then you can go to my channel and find it. But I was approached by possible, I don't know if they were, but it's been in the news that they are, by sex traffickers, yeah. And so in that moment, I did not have anxiety. I had anxiety, okay, no. I had anxiety, but I did not panic. I did not have a panic attack because my, like, my guard, I was like, it's kind of like I panic more of the unknown. So when it was actually happening, I was like, all right, this is happening, cool. I know what to do. I did all the right things that I needed to do. I still couldn't function, but I wasn't as scared as I am when nothing's happening, which is weird. Did you just fart? Did you just fart? Hi. So after that happened, I was really scared because it just like proved my fears, right? So that was when that was the point where I became terrified in my own house. I wake up at night because of noises. I live in an apartment building, so of course there's gonna be noises. I know that, but in that moment I'm not thinking of that. I'm thinking that someone is breaking into my house and trying to hurt me or my daughter, and I freak out. I just lay there with my eyes like as wide as possible. I'm just like panicking on the inside, just not even being able to breathe properly. And that happens probably 5 nights out of a week, where I am up until 1 or 2 because I'm so scared. One night I heard noises and I bought window locks, which I'm on the 3rd floor. There is no way anybody could get up here unless it's through my front door. Hey! I'm trying to do something. So it's really irrational and I'm aware of that. But when it's happening, I have no control over how I feel. All of the steps that you need to take to calm yourself down from an anxiety attack, I don't even think about that until like 10-20 minutes later. Hey girl. I don't even think about that until like 10 or 20 minutes later because I'm so scared. So another incident that happened was, again, I live in an apartment complex, so you're gonna hear noises. You're gonna hear loud noises. it's gonna happen. But I went to bed early. I went to bed at like 9 or 10. Like, that's really early for me. And woke up out of dead sleep at like it was 1:07 in the morning. And what really freaked me out is that Talon woke up too. And it wasn't like, oh, what was that? It was like we were both up and out of the bed as soon as we heard these noises. I, in my anxious, scared mind, I thought they were gunshots. I was like, okay, so my downstairs neighbor just killed somebody, and now they know that I know because I heard it, and they're gonna come and try to kill us. That was my irrational thinking at the time. And I could not sleep until 3 a.m. I was so scared. I bought a taser because I really don't want to have a gun in the house. And honestly, after I bought all these things, I thought that would give me a little more peace, like, and feel safe, but it doesn't. Like, not even having Talon home. Well, when he's awake, I feel safe, but when he's asleep, I don't feel safe. I feel scared that something's gonna happen, which he can protect us, and I've never been afraid when he's home, like before, like a few weeks ago. But it's just escalated so freaking much that I am terrified in my own home. For weeks, I did not wash my forehead because I didn't want to get my eyes wet. I didn't want to have to shut my eyes. So I didn't wash my forehead. I didn't let water touch my eyes at all because I was so scared. I'm using the Laura Mercier setting powder, by the way, because that's my fave. So I did go to the doctors for other reasons. I have a thyroid problem, so I needed to get that checked out. But I did express to them that I was having extreme anxiety and it wouldn't help. I mean, it wouldn't, what am I trying to say? It would help to talk to somebody who's a professional. So I am going to see a counselor, which I have not been to a counselor since I was like 17. Can you just put this on, baby? It's not working for us. Okay. I have not seen a counselor for that long, which is crazy because it's been a long time and I've been good for a long time, but that's where I'm at. I truly believe I need professional help. I'm not looking for medication. I don't believe in medication. I told myself after I had Deja, because I knew that postpartum is a really big thing and it's a really big deal, and I was like, if I feel that way, if I am a threat to me or my daughter or my boyfriend or, you know, anything like that, then I will take medication. I will do that for them. I don't feel like I really need medication. I think there's so many other natural ways to help with anxiety and depression. Not shaming anyone who does it, because if it works for you, that's awesome. And if you need it, get what you need. But I just don't think that I'm there. I don't think I need it. And I'm also breastfeeding, so yeah, anxiety is really rough. Last night I was up until 2 because of noises, which you'd think I'd learn by now, but noises are gonna happen. noises in an apartment building are gonna happen. And I just need to learn to say, it's okay, it's nothing, it's okay. And sometimes I do. I've done that a few times and been able to calm myself down in less than 5 minutes, which is amazing. But other times I can't. Hey, stop it. Stop. Baby. I'm gonna put you down. I think I have to change her, so I'm gonna be half bronze changing her diaper. I was super tired yesterday. Actually, no. This is what it is. I cannot watch a series on Netflix. I have learned that about myself. I cannot do it. There's no way. Because this time I was a little better, but yesterday was a flop. Because I just wanted to finish it, wanted to get it over with. So I spent literally from morning to night watching 13 Reasons Why season 3. And before that I've seen season 1 when it came out, so I had to catch up on 2 and 3. And I was only watching it at night, which was good, you know, like not watching it during the day. I hate watching shows during the day because it makes me not want to do anything. Sometimes I deserve that. Sometimes we just have a cuddle day, and that's what yesterday was, but it made me feel so unproductive. My house was still clean. I still made dinner and all that, but I just felt like unproductive because I didn't do anything else. I just watched that show. I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'm not gonna do it on camera because it's gonna take too long. And I'm done rambling. It feels good about talking about your anxiety and your depression. So if you guys deal with the same things and want to share, you can comment down below if you go through the same things, or if you don't want to be so public, you can always message me on Instagram. My Instagram is Dejadove. I'll put it right here. But I'm super open. If someone comes to me, I tell them anything and everything about myself, because I know that all the crappy things that I've been through didn't happen for no reason. I'm here to share my experiences. So I think I'm gonna finish it and then do the outro, because I want to look bomb. And if I finish it now, who says I'm gonna finish my makeup? So I'll be back. Hi guys, I'm back. It is probably an hour later because I had to put Deja down and she didn't want to go down, but she was tired. It was just a whole ordeal. So thank you guys so much for watching. I did kind of a fall look today. There's like yellow, brown, like warm browns in there, using the Jaclyn Hill palette for some, and then this Jaclyn Hill palette for some. This one is the Armed and Gorgeous. It has like the greens and the yellows. This one's my favorite. It's the only one I own. But I swear that yellow in there is amazing. So that's what I did. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. It feels good to talk about it. Again, if you're going through something and you want to talk about it, just hit me up. I'm very open and honest, and I can give really good advice or just be there for you. So hit my DMs on Instagram. That's where I will reply the most, or you can comment on this video, either one. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit that subscribe button if you want to be a part of our journey. So thank you guys.